Welcome everybody to the H-Town Pulse. You're here with your guy A-Rod and Mr. Tito.
What's up, everybody?
Man, we were gonna record last night, but we were too in the moment of just Houston being Houston. Really, I mean the name of this show says it all. That H-Town Pulse, because my pulse was up, man.
That's
What
facts.
what a game last night. As you know, the Houston Cougars defeated the Duke Blue Devils in San Antonio in the Alamo Dome. And it dude, I still like it don't feel real.
It doesn't, bro. I'm telling you, there was a point where I got super negative about it. I think the exact score was 58-42, if I remember correctly. And I was like, this is gonna be tough. If we do come back, it's gonna be super tough. And if we
Yep,
don't, fuck it, man.
exactly.
Next year we got next year, and then
I just didn't want to say that again. I didn't want to say it again, man.
it was crazy, man. I was lost for words. I was a bit drunk, I'm not gonna lie, and then I didn't know what to say, bro. I was like, is this really happening right now?
Yeah, like we can't lose them again by 3
Yeah, and then
or
Emmanuel
just in
Sharp,
general.
bro. Emmanuel Sharp hit that. It looked like a pretty deep three,
Yeah,
and I think it was a like what 66, 67 or something like that when he
something
hit
like
that
that.
three.
But shoot, well, let's just get straight on to from the get go. I mean, in the beginning, we took the first punches. I think we went on to like a 6-0 scoring run, and then Duke just Duke started platoon swapping. They just started really getting active. Like they were just getting straight to it. Um, that's what had me nervous. And then luckily by the half, we cut it to where it was like still breathable. Like
Yeah,
but it was concerning at first because I mean, Uzan, he was struggling, foul trouble off the rip. Um, I will say the guy who showed up to play, which who we needed was LJ.
yeah,
Crier just dude, he was you could tell. I don't know if just because he's been there, done that before when he was with Baylor, but he was in that mindset of like he was on a mission to get this job done tonight,
bro.
and
And
he balled out.
I was gonna mention that also. Did you see he might or he has the chance to become I think the first player in history to win
Yeah,
two
with two
national
different teams.
two different teams? Yeah,
At least they're both
man.
Texas teams,
Yeah.
but I'm just glad he's at the right one because he's from Katy.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that. Yeah, it's crazy. He probably he's made the right moves. He won with Baylor and now he has a chance to win another one with his hometown.
exactly.
So
And Cinderella story you love to hear. Um,
yeah.
and then let's just talk about Juwan Roberts, man. A little double action, 12 rebounds, 11 points. He's got such a sweet touch. And bro, he had to guard Cooper Flag.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro,
That
he
was
went up against Cooper Flag.
that was
That's not a
impressive.
walk in the park.
It is not. Don't get me wrong, Cooper Flag balled out, but like maintaining as much as he did, like he did good. I hope scouts see that too.
Yeah, no, hats off to bro. Hats off to both of them, bro. They're gonna do that. They played really well. Cooper Flag had 27 points, 8 of 19. He was perfect from the free throw line. But at the end of the day, Juwan Roberts made the big plays, bro. He had that big stop late in the game.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Cooper Flag missed.
yeah, the
Hit the
the
back
last
of the
that little
rim, I
fader.
think, or the
Now it was like
front of the
front
rim.
that last
Front of the
shot.
rim. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. So I mean, looking at these stats right now, it looks like we just shot more field goals, but their field goal percentage was better. The 3-point percentage favored in us. Obviously, towards that end of the game is where we really started heating up. Free throws were about even. I mean, we were 77%, they were 78. The big thing that we talked about last episode, bro, rebounds. And
Yeah.
that's what got us this dub. The offensive rebounds was 21-13. The defensive rebounds was 24-21.
Yeah.
Like that we talked about that last episode. Like that is what's going to elevate them to the
Yeah, bro.
next round.
I rebounded them by 11 total. On both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they Duke was the only thing I was concerned of. They were like the team basketball they were displaying, the extra passes, the just really that the off-ball action they had throughout the game. And I was
Yeah.
just like, man, like do they really have us in a funk like this? Are we just not communicating? Is it too loud? Like, you know what I mean? Just thinking as a basketball point of view, like what's the issue? And then Houston finally locked in and got that down.
Yeah, no, they were. I mean, they were. Everybody was getting the ball on Duke, bro. Like when they went on that little run where we kind of looked a little dead. Everybody was getting the ball. Everybody was making plays, getting rebounds. Like those where they tip the ball up on the rebound,
Yeah.
and then somehow a small guard gets it.
Those extra point opportunities, man.
That number 7, Canupo, I think that's how you say his name, bro. He
Bro,
was
I don't
making.
know that. He was frustrating me. He's
Yeah,
and he's
I
a
mean,
freshman too.
yeah, bro, he was making those rebounds, those gritty rebounds, those threes, like that extra pass, open three in the corner.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, man.
Sharp was all over him too. He was just hitting. He was cutting off screens good. He was flare screening. He was just getting like everything to get like off the ball. So
yeah,
Sharp was guarding. What's his? How do you say it? Canuple. I'll just say Con. I'll just say Con.
Yeah,
But that boy was off ball like an expert. Like he'll develop in the league good, especially only being a freshman. He had 16, 7, and 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. He went 5 for 9.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, 16, 7, and 2, 5 for 9, and then he was 3 for 5 from the 3, bro. I mean, that's very good. What is that?
Yeah,
60%.
But this is the only like praise I'm gonna give Duke.
Yeah,
Cooper Flag is the real deal. Like I see the hype. The kid can shoot. He can defend. He can get you open. He just makes the right plays. And the energy he brings, like any organization in the league is going to be lucky to have him.
bro. Ever since I saw him on that Team USA, those Team USA videos, I was like,
Exactly.
yeah, this kid's gonna be special.
Yeah, I will say too, the Rockets have a 1.8% chance of getting that, but that'd be cool. Lose to Houston, then your first game, you're playing in Houston.
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that. But now, man, back to the game. So let's talk about just that second half. So we saw with that last 8 minutes, Duke led by 14 with 8:03 left. Duke then led by 9 with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. Duke led by 6 with 34 seconds left, and then led by 3 with 25 seconds left, and then led by 1 with 19 seconds left, and then lost. Like, how insane was that, bro?
Bro, I'm telling you, there's just no words that I can put together into a sentence that describe just what exactly what I felt and what was going on. There's just I don't understand how that happened, bro. It was a 14-point deficit with 8 minutes left.
Yes.
Like how do you as a team? I just don't understand, and I respect it a lot. How as a team they all stuck together, and I mean instead of putting their heads down, being like, "Damn, man!" Like, I mean they got us.
Exactly.
They were like, "Nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck that. Just keep shooting, keep playing defense, and we'll get it."
Yeah, and that just shows
what
how
Coach
good
Sampson said. Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
man. I was gonna say, Sampson don't play. Like it just shows that culture that they have, like to never give up, and that's just like, it's just so Houston. You know what I mean? Like you're punching us in the face, but we're not going down. Like we're gonna keep swinging till that final buzzer rings, and that's exactly what they did.
And everybody played. Everybody played. I mean, the guy that got the least minutes, Malik Wilson, he got 9 minutes. Everybody got 14, 15. And
I felt bad for Wilson. He was you could tell he was trying to find himself, but he was forcing way too much because, like I said, Uzan got foul trouble, so LJ had to take over like that point guard position.
Yeah.
And I mean, it shows he only had 1 assist, but he had to do what he had to do when he was on the court.
Yeah, Terrence Arsenal too. He looked a little scared, bro, but you could tell he's trying, bro. And I mean, that's all I give a shit about.
Yeah, and shout out Tugler. Shout out Tugler, Killeen, Texas, man. So a little local guy. I was freaked out when he got hurt in the beginning, but I was like, okay.
Yeah, cool. He tweaked his ankle, right?
Yeah, it looked bad.
Yeah, his left ankle. I saw that shit.
He got straight to it.
It's the Final Four, dog. You just gotta.
You gotta.
Just gotta drop them and keep moving.
Exactly. But then let's also talk about this beauty that happened. Where do we have it? So, Coogs' house. Again, that final 8 minutes and 17 seconds of the game. The scoring run, 21-8. The second chance points, 8 points. Free throws, 9 of 10. Steals, 3. And out of that whole time, Duke made 1 field goal in that span. Just out. It was just awesome, man. It was just awesome.
Bro, and
Speechless,
then
really.
yeah, and then look what I just read this. My bad. Houston held Duke to 37.5 shooting in the second half. It was nearly 20% lower than his first 4 games of the tournament.
You love to hear that, man. Now, next, we're in the Natty, man. Alamo Dome, San Antonio, Texas, against the Florida Gators. Who that Clayton kid from Florida? He's legit.
Number one,
He's
you talking
legit.
about number one?
Yeah.
Point guard.
Yes, he is legit, bro. So I don't know. I feel like with our guards, we can switch with any of them and just guard him, which hopefully that will tire him out. But they do have a similar play style of us, especially with like the lineup they have with their 2 bigs.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see how that plays out. But I mean, this ain't even being biased. This is just we deserve it and we're gonna take it Monday night. That's just simple and plain of how it's got to be.
Yeah, bro. I think it's I really see that team of destiny. I see it. I believe it. I think we could do it. And you see it on all the players' shirts. Nothing easy, bro. This shit has not
Yep.
been easy, and it's been like that all season long. Not just a tournament. You've seen the games. You watched the games. We kept up with the games. It's been a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah, Houston versus everyone.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And we're still here.
We're still here. We're still going to the big stage, and we're gonna get it done. And I mean, your boys might end up showing up too. So
Hey,
hopefully,
so
hopefully we can get some content for y'all out there.
yeah,
I'd love to see that.
we're gonna try to make it out there to watch the game in person. So hopefully we get some nice videos. Hopefully we get an interview or something. You know,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
bro, you never know.
Yeah, but I will say too, man, just it's just awesome that it's in San Antonio. That's why I'm excited, especially the Alamo Dome. So I can only imagine.
Bro, and I just have to read this paragraph. I got it off CBS Sports. This is not mine, but listen to how they describe this defense, bro. It said, I'm just gonna Houston's no room to breathe defense. Like to start off, I mean, the way they describe that gives me a chill, bro. Wipe away a 14-point deficit over the final 8 minutes, erased Cooper Flag and Duke's title hopes, and brought the Cougars within a win of a championship of their own Saturday night. And then it says, led by Joseph Tugler's 4 blocks and an amoeba-like defense that smothers everything. Houston held Duke to a grand total of 1 field goal over the last 10.5 minutes. The 67 points were Duke's second lowest output of its now ended season.
What a article. It gave me, honestly, that game gave me when we played Kansas. At Kansas,
Yeah.
it gave me that type of like vibe, and I was just like, we did it. We got out of it, and we ran away with it. So
Yeah, and the crazy thing also is that it wasn't really like, I mean, the score was close, but I mean, I don't know if you saw Florida and Auburn, there was like, I think over 20 lead changes total in the game. Bro, this was
we only
not.
had like, we didn't have a lot.
This was not that game. It was just pretty one-sided.
I want to say the longest time we had the lead was in the beginning for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was just like 6-0, you know. And then they led for like 30 plus minutes the whole game.
Yeah, and I'm seeing here our largest lead of the game was 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
There's
I will say too, like I was negative at first. I can't even front. When Tugler got that technical foul on the inbound play, I like chunked my phone, bro. I chunked my phone. I was so mad. I was like, dude, did we really? It's like, is this going to be the reason why we lost because of this technical win? Luckily, they told me, they said, hey, A-Rod, take a seat. We got you. And they got the job done.
Yeah, no, it was a great game, bro. This is what March Madness is about. This is what I expect when I watch March Madness games, and I mean, 4 number 1 seeds, I was not expecting any blowouts, man, and I'm glad we got.
I want to say both underdogs too.
Yeah. Wait, Auburn was a favorite, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, but it's
So
crazy. It's just crazy.
I'm just excited, man. One more. We can Clutch City. You heard it. They calling us Clutch City again, man.
Clutch City,
Yeah. Who said that? Was it
we're
was it
back.
was it Chuck?
I'm not
I forgot
sure.
what commentator said it.
I'm not
It
sure,
was
but
like
whoever said it, man, hats off
salute.
because it's usually always it's always
Exactly. And it was awesome to see Hakeem and all them there.
they're
Elvin.
always hating, bro.
Yeah. So but nah, man, I mean, do you got anything else on this take? Just ready for Monday and we'll just get straight to it.
Ready for Monday, and I hope we can make it out there. Also, shout out Emmanuel Sharp, man. I don't think we've talked about him this episode, but make that crazy ass three, bro. Off
Yes.
the, I think it was to the right side of the top of the key.
What do you have? 16, 3 rebounds?
Yeah,
He's again one of those experienced players, been there, done that. So it showed how he handles himself in this position. So just shout out the Cougs, man. Shout out the Cougs, holding it down. One more game. Let's get it done, man.
one more, bro.
One more game.
Haven't been to the Natty since that guy,
Yeah.
Elijah won.
Yeah. So I mean, let's finish the Cinderella story, really. Even though it really shouldn't be 35-4, and people still wouldn't wake up. But
We need it, bro. We need it. We need it.
We need it. So, I mean, that about wraps it up, right?
Yeah, we will talk about that. We just had to get this off our chest. We're so excited. We couldn't wait to talk about it, but yeah, we'll come out with the Astros and the Rockets.
Yes, sir. Later
Yeah.
on tonight. Hopefully, this Sunday ends up a good day because we're recording this on a Sunday. Probably get this video out ASAP. Like we could probably get out today, but yeah, man. Again, go Cougs. One more game, man. Let's get it done. Go Cougs, man.
Whose house, man?
Exactly. But thank you guys again for joining us for this special episode of, some March Madness. So thank you guys again. Your boy A-Rod's out. Mr. Tito.
Laters, y'all. It was nice talking to everybody, and just how Kelvin Sampson said, "Don't sleep on Houston ever."
Yes, sir. There we go. That's an awesome way to close it. I see y'all.
Laters.